Konberu. Konberu. Sorry, for some reason my things are taking their sweet time. Opening. Give me a second. Preparing your cons to be buried. Your cons have already been buried. Alright, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, okay. Apparently everything decided to reset in my sleep. I love that. I don't love that, but like, hey, we fall. What the freak? What the freak? Ah, okay. Oh, I think I figured it out. Okay, what the heck? Okay, cool. Jesus. Jesus, why did that take me so long? Everything decided to like reset and I wasn't looking. What the actual frick? What in the actual frick, dog? What the hell? Alright, hello, what's up? Konberu. If my mic picks anything else up, it's because they're cooking dinner behind me. BB and tech problems leave an iconic do. Bro, it's not even my fault this time. It's not even my fault this time, bro. What the frick, man? I get online and I fully expect all of my stuff to not have reset on me, dog. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Anyways, whatever. Konberu, we're here. We're here. Konberu. Konberu. Cute enough to stop your heart, skilled enough to restart it. Hi, it's me, Bluebell, also known as BB, and today I think I actually do have a couple of things to talk about with you guys. Yeah. There is the obligatory, you know, first week of rank reflection. But then also there's a couple of other fun things to talk about too. At least a lot of things that are coming up. So, yeah. Ready for 8 hours of yapping? Yeah. Might be 8 hours of yapping. I'm still debating on what I want to stream after we're done chatting. I don't know how long we're actually going to chat for. But probably going to be... it'll at least be like 3 hours, maybe even 4, depending on how long it takes me to eat my dinner. And then I'm debating if I want to play... I don't want to play Farm Life because I still yet to stream on the server again after the initial opening. Or Enfield, because I think I'm close to being leveled enough to continuing the story. And like getting towards that last bit. And like, you know, finishing out that whole thing. But yeah. To Lab Tech we said hey. Hey. Cat says hey. He says what's up.
Bloob 205 the love. Bloob 205 time gun. Bloob 205 love.
Sailors! Welcome back for 6 months. Yeah. Lots to yap about today. I don't know. I was planning on playing some Farm Life, but like... I want to play Enfield. I feel like I'm really close to like knocking out the Enfield story, so I figured might as well do that. But then I also definitely have to like... stream up Farm Life at some point. So yeah. Oh my god, hi Corey. Hi. Schedule for this week coming later. Are we balling this week? I should have the schedule up either after this stream or after all of my streams today. I'm just debating, bro. I don't know. I should play Farm Life, but my brain is currently on Enfield. I'm so Enfield pilled. If I'm not too busy ranking in EVE.EXE, I'm just thinking about Enfield, bro. Like, man, I think I'm finally at the part of the story where I have to look at the factory, and I'm just like, well, all right. All right, I guess. But we'll see. Konberu. Hello. How y'all doing today? Hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys have been well. Hope everything has been good. I know for me, my sleep schedule is just torched. My sleep schedule is torched after this frick-ass pred grind, man. But, yeah. Otherwise, how are you guys doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I hope you're all chilling. A wonderful, good... what day is it today? Tuesday? Tuesday. I wonder, because it's Tuesday, it means that we're going to get drop ships back in ranked. I feel like that would be really nice, right? That'd be really, really nice. Doing good, enjoying Lunar New Year goodies. Oh yeah, happy Chinese New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to all that celebrate. I wouldn't know because I'm Filipino, but I know it's around this time, right? Or was it like last week, I think? But yeah. Happy Lunar New Year to those that celebrate. And also to everyone that has found themselves at a very Chinese time of their life. All right? That normally wouldn't be in a Chinese time of their life. I hope y'all fucking put your money where your mouth is and start giving everyone red packets. Okay? Do it. For all the people that were joking and like saying shit about like, oh, you found me at a very Chinese time in my life. I'm like, yeah, prove it. Start giving on red packets. Come on, man. Chop, chop. Yeah. Oh, wait, not to me. Vinny, not to me. I should have specified, but thank you for this. Thank you for the super anyway. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Listen, I'm just saying, there was a lot of people towards the end of last year and like the beginning of this year that was just like, oh, you found me at a very Chinese time of my life. And I still to this day don't understand what they mean by that, like the origin of that. But now that Chinese New Year and Lunar New Year is coming around and shit, I hope y'all start coming out with them red packets. Y'all better start coming out with them red packets, I'm just saying. Put your money where your mouth is. But yeah. I heard people try to become Filipino and talk about ube over matcha. Oh, hell nah, brother. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, no, I saw some of those tweets too, and I'm just like, nah, bro. Nah. Actually, traditionally the only people who need to give red envelopes are married people. And I recall you have multiple wives. Where's our packets? Okay, but I'm not Chinese. I'm not Chinese though, I'm Filipino. You've never once caught me at a Chinese time of my life. I've only ever been Filipino. If anything, I'm Latino. Technically, I get my Latino card, right? We're basically Filipinos like me, the Mexicans, the Asian, shit like that. So, theoretically speaking, and also in Filipino culture, right? In Filipino culture, all the married people gotta give money to all the singles. So that way we can find ourselves a good wife or husband. And I really call people wifey as an affectionate term. So where my money at? Yeah? You really want to go there? I'm sure you said at least once before. Someone checked the VODs. I have never said it. I have never fucking said it, actually. Wait, for real? Yeah, smile. Yeah, smile. No. I'm kidding. I started thinking about like so typically in Filipino culture, you know. Oh my god.
Happy Lunar New Year, BB. Gong 11 Farkai BB Gigi.
Gong 11. The whitest fucking monkey. Oh, thank you. I got my mapu tofu. Gong 11, fuck hi to you too, Joker. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Aka Supa. Holy shit. I wonder if I put it to Chinese, or I actually would have said that correctly. But alas.
Too bad, find you someone, boss.
Too bad, find yourself a... Thank you. Thank you so much. Man, guys, I'm not even... Guys, I made it very explicit. I ain't Chinese or nothing. I am Filipino. And to those that I've jump scared with that knowledge, I'm sorry. And also, like... It's not my fault I, you know, rolled poorly at the genetics RNG. What the fuck you want me to do, dog? Like, I don't know. Scarlet Bell Time, thank you. Welcome back on your 90th stream streak. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'm at a very BB time in my life, down bad for anime characters and a fucked up sleep schedule. Okay, who says that just has to be to me though? That can't just be a Bluebell specific thing. I feel like if you watch VTubers, that's just being a VTuber enjoyer, period. Like, why say fuck me for specifically, man? What the hell? It's not that you're Filipino, it's the fake... Oh, it's not that you're Filipino, it's the fact that you're from New Jersey. I couldn't have chosen that either! If it were up to me, I would have kept my ass home out of Australia. That way I could have had like a cute Australian accent. But alas, we can't fucking have everything, can we? Hold on. Let me take a bite of my dinner first before I start ripping in you guys. Oh, it's so good. I asked my lab tech to make mapo tofu because I saw a really, really delicious post about like the #1 mapo tofu in Japan or something, and I was just like, fuck. Now I want mapo tofu. It's good. Anyways, all right. Should we talk about? All right. Should I break down my lore again? Should I break down my lore again for everyone? I'll start off with that first, because apparently you guys are just coming out here just being like, Filipino, New Jersey and Filipino, dumbass. All right. So, for those of you who are unaware and stay away from social media, which is a good thing, by the way, proud of you. The VTubers have decided to once again reheat one of our time-honored interaction farms and shit. In terms of like, oh, where are you from? VTuber, you know, what's your nationality and shit like that. Yeah. And so I retweeted it again just for all the people that don't know. And plus, I don't think I actually caught the train the last time it came around. But anyway, someone started up the trend again, and VTubers are giving out free information on the internet again. So I decided to fuck around and be like, yeah. This, okay, this, insert Filipino flag, alongside whatever's in the air in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Konberu. As well as Mabuhay. And like, apparently everyone started freaking out about it. Like, obviously, if you've been in my chat, you would know, right? You would know because I probably said something, or I've just, like, told you guys outright that, like, I am Filipino. Like, my parents are Filipino and stuff like that. But you've picked it up at some point. It's either because I said it, I saw Mario step every time I couldn't, like, kill someone. I got them down to 1 HP. Because I couldn't fucking, like, finish them with the clip. So, if you've been around my chat, you know. But, like, you know, I got you know... It's because I tell you guys willingly on my stream. I typically don't just be sharing information on the internet like that, you know. And yeah, it got swept up in the algorithm as some low effort things would. And I turned around and I got like 40 new followers from that, and they were just like, "What? Ano ba? Bluebell, Pipinos." Pipinos ikaw! I'm just like, yeah, mabuhay. They're like, wow! But yeah, sorry to everyone that, you know, has seen that thing take off again on the algorithm. Apologies to everyone that saw that post and it was either surprised or shocked or disillusioned. And also, not really, but also I will apologize to adding to like the 90% part of the Filipino thing. Because I don't know what it is about VTubers. What is it about VTubers where like 90% of us are Filipinos? Like, god damn. I know that we're like pretty common throughout the general diaspora, but like, damn, this is crazy, dog. I have so many goddamn Filipinos. So apologies for becoming or being part of the problem, or I don't know, whatever. But that's me. Yeah. Both of my parents are Filipino. They got married in the Philippines. And then my mom found work in Australia. Let me just run through my BB specific run, okay? So this is my starting spawn location, okay? This is my starting spawn role, all right? Backstory, parents, both Filipino, get married in Davao, I want to say. Yeah, I don't think they went to Manila. I think they got married in Davao. My parents married in Davao. My mom finds work in Australia, in Melbourne. My dad follows her. They have me. So I have Australian citizenship, okay? All right, to start. And then my mom once again found work in the US, and so we followed my mom to the US. And then I got US citizenship through my parents. So that's how the dual citizenship thing happens between America and Australia, and why I was Filipino on top of that. Okay, that's me. Just reiterating that for anyone that did not know or is new here. That's me, you know? And then on top of that, yeah, of all the first places that my mom dropped into, it was like we couldn't really land it in the New York area, and so they put us like a little bit outside of that, and so that's how I ended up in like Jersey City, Elizabeth, and all that shit. Okay? So that's why that's how the Jersey thing happened. And then yeah, that's it. That was my starting spawn. That was my starting spawn RNG, okay? So yeah. Why did y'all choose English as your language? Your choice truly, Chuck? Girl, I don't fucking know, dog. I wish I could have had the cute Australian accent, but alas, my mom just had to find work in America. We just had to drag her. I had to drag us over here. So that's what happened. She was a nurse too, right? Military. My mom is a nurse. My mom is a nurse. She saw an ad for like a traveling agency, much like all the other Filipino mothers. Much like all the other Filipino mothers that wanted to find work in America, right? They saw an ad. They were like, we need nurses. We need you. My mom passed. She passed the NCLEX. And from then on, we got moved. We got moved and I inhaled whatever was in the air in Elizabeth, New Jersey for a couple of years. So there we go. I'm no longer there though. So to anyone that was hoping I would just dox myself for free on the internet, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, if you know, you know. If you're in the know, you're in the know. I just had to, you know, I just had to declare that I knew ball. That was it. That was it. I wasn't trying to dox myself willy-nilly because, again, the internet's a terrifying place. But yeah. I got baited into the number one Filipino path? Nah, bro. I did that to myself. As for how I ended up being a nurse, I was one of the rare few Filipino children that actually wanted to be a nurse. I was actually on the opposite side of everything where my mom was trying to talk me out of it. But for some reason, I really like science and I really like helping people. So nursing was kind of just like the perfect marriage between that without having to go 8 to 10 years for a doctorate, you know? So yeah. Oh, you're saying my mom did? No, I think my mom always wanted to go to nursing too, I think. Okay, Actually, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember what my mom said. I also don't think I'm disclosed to sell that. My mom's a damn great nurse, though. But yeah, she been there, and because she's a nurse, she knew exactly the type of bullshit you had to deal with. So she actually tried to spend her time talking me out of nursing. But I don't know. I like it. It's calling. Well, I did like it, because now I'm full-time VTubing. But yeah. So that's me. I don't think I was ever trying to hide it. It's just, you know, I've always been very overtly proud of the fact that I am Filipino. I do think it's really funny, though, that everyone is just, like, surprised that 90% of the VTubers that they follow happen to be Filipino. It's just like, I'm sorry, bro, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. We really are everywhere. I don't know what to tell you. I want to say, I remember seeing like a graph or something where Filipinos are like, what, top 3? Top 3? Top 5? Asian ethnicity likely found in like the general diaspora or some shit like that. I don't know. Not our fault that one of our top exports is just great hospitality. I don't know. I don't fucking know, dog. Yeah, that's how that happened. That's how that happened, okay? So yeah. If you don't watch Filipino VTubers, I don't know what to tell you, because literally that's like 90% of the VTuber population. So, good luck with that. But I don't think I've ever once tried to hide the fact that I'm Filipino. Like, I'm just here. You know? I'm just here. Not our fault that we're really good at being funny little guys. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's your fault. It's your fault for laughing at us. It's your fault for laughing at all the shit that we say. All the dumb shit that I do. So, yeah. Hi, chill. Konberu. It's your fault for being funny. So you're the type of person that goes up to a comedy stand-up night and laughs at something they don't want to laugh at. And you get up on the comedian and like you tell them, no, it's your fault for being funny. Interesting. Interesting. You're at fault for being entertaining? Oh, my bad, I guess. My bad, I'm just so funny and so pretty, and I have a decent voice when I feel like talking in that pretty decent voice. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure the confirmation for swiping your card every month to me is on your side, you know? It's not like I've never once held you guys at gunpoint. Okay, well, that's a lie. Let me rephrase this. I've never once held you guys at gunpoint in order to throw money at me. Okay? That confirmation is on your side. Okay? So, yeah. First time watching your free talk shoot. Oh my god, welcome! And also sorry. I'll try to be normal, probably. But yeah, that's me. I forgot my card pins, so I just assumed that the payments would continue into perpetuity. Thank you. Thank you for not calling your credit card. Just be like, excuse me, I think this Bluebell lady's trying to scam me. She made me think she wasn't Filipino. Turns out she is. Like, can you imagine? Fucked up. What a fucked up day that would be. Oh my god. About to see how evil and weird she can be. I tend to be pretty normal. I feel like I'm pretty normal when it comes to free chats and stuff. I simply just reflect the energy that is surrounding me. I'm basically like one of those strips and stuff. You know, what's it called? Litmus test, I guess. If I'm evil and weird, that's probably because everyone else is weird and evil and weird around me. Filipino, I'm so sorry. We'll cancel that right away. Man, I fucked up. Oh, dead. Never telling everyone Filipino ever again. Proceeds to say, I sus when I get fucking one clipped by a cheater 300 meters out. Which, by the way, oh my god, I was playing Apex last night. I played a little bit with Ryoma and Elise. And then I ended up in my own 3-stack afterwards. And there's so many cheaters out. There's so many damn cheaters out. It was like towards like 3 a.m., 3 to 5 a.m. and shit like that. Oh my god, I was dying to a cheater like basically 10 games in a row. Like it's terrible. I need that bandwidth to come in like now. Yeah. I'm shocked at how many cheaters are in the diamond range. I'm not. I'm not. Konberu Bates. I got DDoSed in gold? Oh no. That sucks. That lowers your rank? Yeah. Yeah, you know how in some other games, you get RP forgiveness when there is a known cheater in your lobby? Yeah. Apex doesn't do that. It's only recently that Apex will like give you a message when you log in being like, hey, thank you for your services. We have banned 10 cheaters that you've reported. We can't give you the details, but but yeah. Kyrie Savage, thank you so much for your 15 stream streak. What up, dog? Welcome, welcome. If you have a known cheater, why are they allowed to play? So, here's the thing about cheating and competitive games, right? Dealing with cheaters is never going to be a one-time thing. It's almost like it's honestly a constant arms race when it comes to dealing with cheaters. You know, there's a lot of people out there that make a lot of money off of making all of these cheats. You know, you could get your Walmart cheats that make you look blatant as fuck, but they gotten really sophisticated now where like their aimbot isn't super aimbotty, like there's a little bit of a sway to it and everything, you know, stuff like that. There's also just like cheaters trying to like hide their wall hacking and shit like that. So on and so forth. And a lot of these cheaters have probably been banned before, but they end up using like VPNs and shit like that. So they just move on to like another IP, you know? So, yeah. It is a constant arms race with these guys. Unfortunately, there are people out there that would rather fiddle with their own code than actually just pick up the Kovacs and the aim labs and put time into the fucking game and just ruin the experience for everyone, all for a badge that ultimately like loses its worth because of said people. And they don't care. They don't fucking care. They just want to look cool. They just want to have the cool pred badge. They want to have a cool 4K 20 bomb. It don't matter how they got there. They just want it, right? And so that's kind of one of the issues that a lot of people run into, especially if it's like free to play, you know? But even then, you have games like at $40 price points like Arc Raiders and people are still cheating their dick off. Like, it's just a mindset thing. It's just a mindset thing. It really is. And the mindset is that all the cheaters I know are just completely fucking bitch made. Because like, I don't know. Some people don't find reward in the actual journey to getting better. They just want to get there, right? By whatever means necessary. And it's just, I don't know. It's a constant arms race. They'll These guys, like that's why, like, as much as I do get mad at the anti-cheat and security team at Respawn, or not really mad, even if I get frustrated at them, I understand if they can't really share all of their findings with us unless they definitively know, right? Because not only is everyone else that playing the game watches their feed, so does the cheaters, right? They can't just give away critical information online. Even though as much as I'm sure they would really like to tell us, like, hey, this is causing this exploit. X is leading to Y leading to Z, right? As much as they'd love to be able to say that, they can't. Otherwise, the cheaters will basically get a one-up on them, right? And be able to code something around it. So on and so forth. Like, it is a constant arms race with these cheaters. And as frustrating as it is, like, we just kind of have to be patient. And genuinely, truly, if you report something, if you see something, report it. Honestly. I know a lot of people don't think that reporting actually does anything, but it does. They have a whole team over there that is constantly reviewing these things. They probably have some sort of algorithms in place too that will, like, constantly feed these and, like, review it and stuff like that, you know? But yeah. It's kind of like how I keep telling you guys to curate your feed, you know? Build that shit brick by brick. You gotta... Not only do you have to, like, build things brick by brick, sometimes you gotta kiss the brick and just fucking chuck in a report to the report pile. Because inevitably, they do have wave bans. They have been doing wave bans and stuff. And they've been able to share some things that they found. But again, it's just a constant arms race, and it wouldn't do them any good to, you know, tell everything and even disperse that fog of war. That would just help the people that they're fighting against, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. There's a whole team. There's so many people that play. They probably have, like, a constant influx of reports. They can only do so much, but they definitely do review stuff, you know? So, yeah. I think it was Warframe that actually called out the cheaters who were playing, and I mass banned a bunch of them last year. Yeah. Everyone knows. Everyone fucking knows. But yeah, if you see it, report it. But yeah. They also can't just ban right away, too. They actually do have to genuinely do investigations and stuff like that and make sure this shit isn't just a false positive or just people, like, you know, being raging, I guess. They're not just raging on stream. They're not just, like, rage reporting. And also, they probably have to do investigations so that way they can add it alongside the rest of their tools in their arsenal. So that way they can hopefully automate that shit. But, yeah. I do like the systems that take cheating players and only put them in lobbies with other cheaters so they can all suffer in one place, leaving legit players to other servers. As much as I'd love for them to be able to do that in Apex, I don't think Apex has that big of a population to sustain that type of, that matchmaking. Like, it probably does. It probably does. There's probably a lot more cheating than we think. But the reason why I say for Apex that's kind of hard is because it's hard enough to try to get, like, 60 similarly ranked people in one lobby. That's kind of why you'll constantly see, like, diamonds up against Preds and shit like that, right? Especially at the start of the season, because everyone is just grinding for Pred. It's hard enough to try to put cheaters with other cheaters in, like, 14, 15 player lobbies and shit, like Arc Raiders. Imagine that, like, times 2, 3, trying to get 60 people in the same lobby. Is there probably enough cheaters on Apex to complete a full cheater lobby? Probably. But, yeah. Lock cheater lobbies would be absolutely glorious, though. I'd totally be down for that. On God. And also, I feel like people will catch on to that pretty quick. These cheaters in Apex, like the devil works hard, but cheaters in Apex work even harder, bro. They be out here fucking just taking each other out sometimes. Like, I don't know. Their network also got pretty insidious too. Like they actually have like boards. They make a fucking game out of it too. They're just like, oh, this person is playing here. Here's a bounty. You get an extra 500 for taking out Zach Mazer and shit like that. I forget who. I'm sure there's a bunch of pro names on that list. Some shit like that. As small as the player base is, do you think it's gotten bigger with past seasons? Apex? I would say... I mean, I haven't seen the numbers, so I can't really tell you. But there's been a handful of people. I don't know if we're ever getting new people into Apex, as we are just getting returning players from, like, Season 0 and stuff like that, right? I would say some people probably come back to Apex every now and then. I don't envy a new person trying to get into Apex right now, though. Because the community has been around for so long. It's been, what, 7 years, right? Apex has been around for 7 years. So Apex is slowly starting to run into the problem where, like, CS has, where, like, the community is just so storied, right? That, like, your average player will be exceptionally better than a noob at this point. And that's on top of Apex's great learning curve to begin with. So, I don't know. I think Apex... I think the team does understand, though, that in order to hit those 10 years, like to hit the +5 year mark that they said, like a handful of years ago, that we actually do need new blood in Apex. Which is why I appreciate them doing Bot Royale Evolved and stuff like that. So that way, anytime there's friends that want me to drag them into Apex, I don't feel bad for dragging them into my lobbies, right? Because matchmaking is a thing. You know? Yeah. If I recall, Arya once she kept running into the same group of cheaters and stream snipers. Not sure if she was the target of one of her teammates. Yeah. Was it in last split? I wouldn't be surprised if Arya ended up on a list or something. Because I know she was like, what, grinding top 50? Top 25 even at some point. But yeah. Is the last season a split? Yeah. Yeah, she was playing with like Dog, who's another grinder, I think. Dig has also probably been on a list at some point. I think she also had like a couple of other names, like Ecstasy. I think he's been on a list at some point. Like, just imagine if you're grinding rank like that, just assume that there's probably going to be hit at you at some point. Yeah, if that was last split, I wouldn't be surprised because, again, these fuckers make a game out of these things. So, yeah. Sucks, but that's simply what you know. Those people don't know what good hard work is. I don't know. Need 2,000 hours just to be competent type beat. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, not only is Arya a grinder, she also streams too. She streams her grinds, so people know exactly when to try to get her. But yeah, if you're grinding and you're streaming your grind, yeah, it's kind of a given. People are going to be on the lookout. Because I'm telling you, people don't want to work hard at anything. They just want the results. They just want destination. They don't care. They don't fucking care. But yeah. In terms of being competent, coming back to being competent at the game, I wouldn't say you need 2K hours to be competent. But if you don't have anyone, if you don't have anyone to really show you the way and like you have no reference point, it can be pretty hard, you know? There is, like, if you're already competent at other FPS, then you should be able to find yourself, like, being able to take on, like, 3v3s and stuff like that. But the thing about Apex is that you're never going to have a clean 3v3. You'll have a clean 3v3 for maybe, like, 2 or 3 minutes. But if you don't wipe that team immediately, you're going to be converged upon. And I think that is what makes Apex so hard. Right? Traditionally, if you come from other FPS games, like Valorant, tac shooters, just a 5v5, arena shooters, Overwatch, and stuff like that, you typically don't have to think about a third party, right? Well, I guess you do in terms of like staggers and stuff like that, but yeah. There's just like there's actually so many things to have to keep track of, and that's also not even considering like loot, right? Like best loot. Even though ultimately I don't think I ever really paid attention to the loot that I really had in terms of my attachments. I think the only attachment that really matters is just your light mag, and then everything else is like, you know, kind of comes with time, I guess. Yeah. Darn quick fix dopamine fiends. Yeah, exactly. Some people will do drugs, other people will just cheat. It's just, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, good out. There's always coaches around that you can talk to. Ultimately, I hope you find a coach, like an actual redeemable coach, and not just someone off of TikTok, God willing. A lot of figures, like, you know, content creators have made content centering like Apex and what their decision making is and what they decide to do, and beginner tips and stuff like that. And I would say even if the meta has incredibly changed in like the last 3 or 4 years, there's a couple of things that do stay quite evergreen, I would say. But yeah. Ultimately, I will always pride others that decide to put the work in than decide to cheat. Even if it feels sometimes like if you're not cheating in Apex, are you really serious about it type shit, but I don't know. Apex to me feels incredibly rewarding though when you actually do win fights and you actually do pick the right rotates and get yourself the best position, you know? There's more to the game, really, than just being able to one-clip everyone. Even though that definitely helps. Especially in this state of age. Especially with, like, aim assist and shit like that. But yeah. Apex is a pretty damn rewarding game, honestly. Which is why I kind of pity cheaters, because they kind of just, like, cheat themselves out of probably one of the best experiences in competitive gaming. Where, like, wow, I shit on a team. I absolutely fucking pissed on a team, dog. You know? Thank you for the health check. But yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I was really shocked that this season Pred took so long to fill up. It took like a damn week to fill that shit up, man. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. But I guess not really, you know? Because, like, even though I kept dying off drop and stuff, so was everyone else, it seems. It was really shocking to me that, like, after 3 days, we were still underneath 300 Preds or some shit like that. Yeah, no scurry day 1 Pred. Oh my god, a tradition. It's over. Succumb to Daipon. Or rather, my childhood drugs and cheat out video game. Shit, but then they started doping. What are you supposed to do about that? Just stay clean. Just pick up the Kovacs, bro. I don't know. Get invested in anime titties. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah. Comedy jet check. Wow, I almost had my new sub goal on Twitch. Wow. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I'm frustrated, I guess, that I couldn't really hit my goal for this split and being able to touch pet early. But I also ultimately understand that there's just a lot of forces working against me this time. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just try again next split. And I may or may not have like a stack for next split too. So I'll probably just go again. And it's not like I'm probably not going to play ranked for the rest of the split either, especially when dropships come back. But I'll have loads of people to play with in the next split. And I'm probably just going to take this split to focus on learning alter and also maybe a couple of other legends and like widen my legend pool just so I can, you know, play what we need for whatever hell may come next split. So yeah. On this occasion, we could all safely blame Respawn. Yeah, no, for sure. This dropship change was so fucking ass, bro. That shit was ass. I knew it was going to be ass as soon as it was announced. But I don't know. Fuck it. I had a team. I had people to play with, I should say. And yeah. Got to play with them. Not gonna lie, first day was really rough. I was kind of ready to call it there. Not gonna lie. Cause like high key, I don't think if you can't gain in the first day, and it's kind of just cooked. But then I started picking it up again day 3, and like honestly, I don't know. Like I felt like I've been playing pretty well. I've been able to keep up with a lot of my teams and stuff. It's just, you know, fucking dropship changes, really. Yeah, just wow. I knew it'd be bad, but my god. But yeah. And I know a lot of you guys, like, I don't have to prove myself to you guys, really. Because I know you guys already are like, whoa, Bluebell, you're kind of good at EVE.EXE. And it's like, thanks. So ultimately, it's just like trying to prove it to myself. Like, yeah, I could maybe finally do this thing. But I just, this season was not it for it. This season was not it for it. I don't want to say that I wasn't trying my best for Pred because I always want to try my best. But it's just this season was probably one of the worst decisions to try to go for it. Especially with the dropship changes. Like that was terrible. Fucking dropship changes. Fucking everyone's controllers being delayed and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah. You'll get there eventually? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, and I've talked to people too. I've been talking to someone who's like hit Pred before and just kind of just plays casually and stuff. And like, even they told me just like, yeah, you just need a stack that is, you know, just as committed and just as serious about this grind as you are. Cause like, apparently I'm not bad. I typically don't die for free, you know. It's just about being able to find people that ride on your same tempo and stuff like that. So that made me feel better a little bit, you know. And I like to think that, you know, my awareness, my game sense has always kind of been solid, but I feel like my awareness from like fight to fight too has gotten better as well. Like I've been able to like typically swing with people. I mean, obviously sometimes I'll run one way every now and then in comparison to where my team is, but like, I don't know, I feel like my awareness within the fights has like gotten better too. So now it's just about picking up the Kovacs, I guess. Picking up the Kovacs again, so that way I don't have to panic as much and I can just dial in my aim and whatever. Either that or pick up the controller, but again, I can't play controller very long without getting sick. Like, I don't know, I just get so motion sick. I don't know what it is. But yeah. Commodus Ignis. How are you? Hello. But yeah, I don't know. I managed to get to D3 pretty early on in the split, so I can probably get Masters pretty early. And just focus on getting better at more characters. And then, yeah, probably try it again next split, because I've had people that say that they're willing to play with me next split. Depending on how it looks. So, yeah. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. And I'm also gonna be able to take the split too to like build synergy too. So that way we could just like hit the ground running, I guess. We still all end up like grinding like the first week. We'll see. I just woke up. Oh my god, good morning! Good morning! Comma 6:59 p.m. EST. Good morning. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've been like really improving though. It's literally just about like not panicking. Not panicking. Being just a tiny bit aware. Getting better at alter. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I have a general idea of how the other characters should be played. It's just there's a couple of, like, little nuanced things and, like, a couple of little quirks and stuff that I don't really, like... haven't dug into, really. At least in terms for alter and stuff. Alter is very interesting. A lot of the things that I'm trying to focus on in alter is just, like, being able to play with my Q aggressively rather than just running away and stuff. Like, I'm trying to take off angles, I'm trying to get the other enemies to look at me so that way my teammates can run in and just shoot them in the back and stuff. And just, yeah, just trying to play around that, just play around timings of that. And also trying to use it as, like, a scan function as well. Because if you do queue someone on the side and stuff, you can, like, gain intel and info and, like, where people are. And play off of that. But, yeah. Just trying to be better about that, really. Split 2 is your time, you got that? Thank you, Fonzie. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this split feels, how it goes, and then we'll go from there, really. I'm not sweating it too much, really. Yeah. I ain't gonna sweat it that much, really. I'm just gonna chill, just gonna vibe out, really. Yeah. Get better at other characters. Really, I just want to be there for fights. Try not to die early. Try not to be caught out super early. And then also trying to be there for the double swings, you know? Honestly, a lot of what this season has taught me, or in the recent seasons, I should say, is that like, I mean, I've kind of already known this. It's always been in the back of my head, but like more than ever now, especially with dropships and stuff, that Apex is kind of a numbers game at the end of the day. Apex is more of a numbers game at the end of the day. Could I potentially just win a 1v1 against someone? Yes, but it's always better to just play the 2v1, the 3v2s. Just swing shit together. Apes strong together, finish fights faster, not get third party too quickly and win. Type shit. So, yeah. How can I leverage Miwo in a fight? I don't know. Is Miwo not on his knees to start out on it? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my awareness when it comes to the 3v3s has definitely been getting better. Now I just need to be able to work in all the other shit on top of it. So yeah. I felt so dirty a few days ago. Camped a Nexus and melted them and they took it back. It was tragic. Honestly, should have been on them to have their Nexus placed somewhere better. In an obvious position. That's another thing I'm trying to do with Alter too. I'm trying to think of other interesting areas where I can put my Nexus that I won't just be camped in. Because anyone can walk up to a Nexus, right? That's kind of the risk you take when you play Alter. Like, right, if I put this here, is it just gonna be a team camping with like fucking Cat? Watson, stuff like that. So like, good on you, really. Good on you for recognizing that. Oh, you should probably rat this. So, yeah. Yeah, just stuff like that, really. Stuff like that, really. Just getting better with my own gameplay, being a better teammate. Yeah. I was going to ask what prompted you to start playing Alter over Lifeline. I mean, it kind of depends on who I'm playing with, really. If there's going to be a better Alter on the team, I'll probably give them Alter. It's just, unfortunately, with the state of the game right now, Alter is just really good on the free resets. She's also just really good at, like, especially on certain maps, like in E-District. E-District Alter is kind of, like, almost necessary, because she could queue through a lot of bullshit. Rather than have to deal with the traffic at certain choke points and stuff, you can just queue through the wall and it's perfectly fine. But yeah. Plus, also with Alter, another reason why I play Alter, you also have access to scan abilities. So if you don't have a scan character in your party, you can just take it as an upgrade. And that way you can scan ahead and see where people are and pretty much avoid a lot of the nonsense. So that's why. That's why, even though I'd rather be on Lifeline, because a lot of people I fight with like to fight, you know? And playing Lifeline would probably just give you more sustain and just like, you know, a lot of reset value. But ultimately, currently in this state of the game, like if you die, you kind of don't want to die. You kind of don't want to go down, ever. Lifeline's a pretty situational character. You just simply cannot die in this meta, especially in a meta where everyone's just like finning people. So yeah. Dying is disadvantageous, yeah. People are trying to finish fights ASAP, or just, you know, not die to begin with. So that's really why I play Lifeline, just to sustain them. But then, inevitably, fucking 3 teams just appear on your head. And so what's better than that is just being able to get the fuck out for free. Via queue, or just being able to port out. So, yeah. Yeah, even if someone goes down really, really far away, like you get senti, like 300 meters out, because there's so much more mobility in the game now, they'll just full send it. They will simply full send it on you just to secure the kill, and it's just, why do that when you can just pull them away? So, yeah. Plus, I like Alter. I like Alter. She's cool. Aside from the reset potential, you know, because resets are free in this game with her. A little bit more free. I mean, they're free, period, with how the respawn beacons work, but that's beside the point. For me, though, I like being able to queue through walls. I like being able to play Alter aggressively, because I'm already pretty aggressive as a Lifeline main, so Alter just helps. Like, being able to queue through walls and shit like that, be able to scan what's happening, maybe getting a good clip on someone, you know? She's just good. Trying to maneuvering around fights. So, yeah. So that's kind of why. But yeah, all that to say, where TLDR, I want to use her Q aggressively, and also I want to be able to scan people. In case we don't already have a scan character. Just so, if I see half the fucking lobby fucking fighting in Monument, I can just avoid that. Or I can take a side where I'll just take free shots at everybody and walk away with like 8k or some bullshit. But yeah, that's why. This mapo tofu really good. So yummy. But yeah. But that's it for EVE.EXE, really. That's on that. And yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I can't wait for dropships to come back. I need dropships to come back already. I swear I like to put trackers next to our Nexus for that reason. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good, actually. But yeah. But yeah, I'll probably still play. But now that Pred is all filled out, I definitely just get to focus on me and focus on improving and stuff, so that way I'm ready when the next split comes around. Yeah. So in love with the cat buzz this season. My god, she's just so good. Oh my god, yeah. I'm so happy for Cat that she is now definitively the best fighting controller character, but especially over that fat, gaseous fuck Caustic. Sorry, I said that with a lot of, like, anger, but it's because I am. Fuck that guy. Comedy Jocko. I'm so glad that Cat has finally dethroned that bastard. That smelly, stinky bastard. As the best fighting character, but holy fuck. Trying to fight a cat indoors, it's like... It's kind of death. You just kind of die. I got you, Sarah. But yeah, her spikes are huge. They cover so much more space, and the fact that they could, they could be invisible now is crazy. And I'm honestly interested to see how Cat's going to look in comp, because her veil is so wide, and she can now put it horizontally. So now Cat players don't have to like fucking kill themselves just trying to get a good veil up so they can rotate. But yeah, I love that for Cat. I love that for her. Good for her. And yeah, I don't know. Fuse is interesting too. I'm honestly kind of curious if they're going to think about putting Knuckle Jumper in his base kit and then putting in another update and stuff. I could see why they don't do that though, because they don't want like movement creep and stuff like that, but you can't say that while also letting Octane have not drugs 1, but also drugs 2. Right? How are we going to buff Octane? Let's just pump more drugs into him. Type shit. I don't know. Who the fuck decided to give Octane Fortified? I just want to talk. Who thought that was a good idea? Why the fuck does that man get, like, Fortified? I think Octane needs another buff. He's too weak. Ricky, if you still think Octane is weak and you genuinely mean that, that's a fucking skill issue, dog. I'ma say this straight up. If you're dying on Octane in this day and age right now, you need to pick up the Kovacs, you need to get the R5, you need to figure that shit out. That's skill issue, man. That's user skill issue right there. You want to know how to win fights with the Octane? You crack someone, you pad in there, you get into someone, you fucking stim surge long strafe to the side. Those bitches cannot track that. They cannot track that. If you ain't gonna hit them with the Log Johnson, you deserve to die. I don't know. Yeah, he also has insanely quick reloads too at purple. Like, there's simply no reason for Octane to be this good. I'm so thankful. Like, I'm so thankful that his stim surge takes up one of his hands when he surges. Because there's guns out there like the P20, right? Or like the Akimbo Mozams. If there was a fucking... If Octane managed to have both guns out on top of a stim surge, I just wouldn't play this season. I refuse to get ran down by like a fortified Octane fucking stimming, ADHD strafing out of their ass. Fucking killing me 160 or 180 in 3 bullets. I'm not doing that. But yeah, they could have just done remove bullet slow with stim surge instead of full on fortified. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, but I was just like, why is this man fortified and she's up here fucking zooming in my face? Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's just whatever. I don't know. Insane, really. Fucking insane. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, this game is fun. It's just ranked is not fun. Because ranked is just, once again, glorified pubs. There's a lot of fun shit happening in Apex. It's just ranked is not one of them. Because, again, I genuinely just don't understand the justification and what fucking feedback they were listening to about removing drop zones. I don't know. People need to understand that it's okay to be a casual at the game. I'm so serious. That's another thing too about cheaters. They don't understand they can just be casual at a game. Like, it's okay if you're bad at video games. It's perfectly fine. But like, for the people out there that do want to grind and stuff, I don't think it does you any well to alienate that group. You know? Like, I don't know. All as soon as they should make that mistake again next season, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if Respawn didn't want to remove drop zones, but like the higher ups wanted to remove drop zones because they saw a lot of their casual player base like get absolutely fucking skill issued on being able to learn or like walk around the changes and stuff like that. And so they were like, okay, we'll remove it. And we're just gonna be like, we'll see what the community says. Smile. And thankfully, the community all fucking hated that. So, yeah. Devs are running partial drop zone changes for Diamond Plus as the first serious big changes come for 2 weeks of the season. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they worked so quickly. I'm pretty sure they had that ready because all the devs knew that if we take this out, if we take out the one change that has been like really well received by the fucking community, they're gonna say something. So yeah. Didn't they say they removed drop zones because less matches are being played even though each match is longer because of them? Yes, correct. Exactly. They said that over their trial run, there's more matches being played, less matches being played over time, and they said it was drop zones as opposed to like Diamond Plus protected lobbies being dog shit, as opposed to like cheaters running rampant and shit like that, as opposed to literally any other argument. Literally any of the other actual reasons, you know. And there's like one or two bozos out there. Sorry, I shouldn't call you bozos, but I am gonna call you a bozo. There's just one or two people out there being like, job's so hard. I don't get loot. I can't fucking push with my character. Shit like that. Like, bitch, if you don't have an optimal rotate, make it optimal. If you don't have a good loot spot, fight for a better one then. I don't know what to tell you. Adapt, adjust, overcome. That's the whole point of ranked. It's literally to adapt and adjust and get better at the game. Oh my god, with drop zones where we're fighting a team, all of a sudden 3 other teams show up. Yes, because you're taking fucking 5 minutes to push them even though you're constantly cracking them. W key, finish that fight. Fucking skill issue, dog. Like, all of these things that they noted back in that one dev thing about like optimal rotates, being able to play to your advantages and stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. It's a battle royale. It's a battle royale. Of course it's gonna be fucking hard. In ranks too. Like, I don't get it. Probably the same people who decide Magaball gets fortified and caustic gas regen. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, that's my rant. That's my rant. I'm done. One thing I will say is that I wish dropships wouldn't drop you in the same dogshit POIs back to back to back. Because I've definitely had those games where I land in like the no-name POIs like 5 games in a row. So I'll give it that. That is one of the cons. But also aside from that, if you play it long enough, you should know where your rotates are. You should know what fights to take, right? And where to go for better loot. I think that just comes with learning the game. Like, just learn to play the game, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm simply just a glutton for punishment that will, like, literally deal with things as they're given to me. But also, I think that's just... It's one of the things you need to know to be good at Apex, you know? It's not just about one-clipping bitches. It's also about being able to move, being able to control space and shit like that. You know? I don't know. So, yeah. Has the POI camping died down or it's worse than ever? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by POI camping? Let me finish my food. Hold on. Fucking love mapo tofu. Ah! That was good. Alright. Yum. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. And then I'll talk about a fun new thing I'll be taking part of, okay? Alright, we're still back. Hi. What you eating? I had mapo tofu. It was delicious. I feel a lot better now. Yum. Welcome back, BB. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh wow, everyone's making their character creation. Everyone's creating their character! Wow! I should join them maybe. I'm streaming. I'll do that later. Alright! Apex aside! Let's talk about some other fun shit happening. For instance, actually, hold on. I don't think I downloaded on this computer. Wait. Chotomate kudasai. Where the fuck? Where I put that thing? Where I put that fuck ass thing? Where is it? Where did I put that thing? Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Sick. Good morning, Novel Knight. How are you? Alright, cool, Pog. Anyways, redo on that. Yeah, so, in terms of other fun things I'm gonna be taking part in, I'm gonna be in... What the fuck? Why are you so large on the screen? Chill out. Hello? Why is it not showing up? Hello? It's not showing up. The fuck? The fuck? I'm not coming up. Fine, I'll make a new image thing. She-ball. I'll make another image thing. SMH my head. Boom! Yay! V-District! V-District! Yay! Poggers! Yippee! Yeah! So... This was announced last Friday, but in case you missed it, I am once again invited to another roleplay event. Yeah! Yeah. I don't know how much about my character I want to talk about beforehand, or if I should just let you guys, like, figure her out. I could probably give you guys a little bit of a backstory. But, essentially, expiring next month. Yeah, this is basically expiring next month. V-District, it is a GTA RP server that is once again being hosted by Luca and the Niji-Sanji gang, as well as also Nemu, as a mods and stuff. You see a lot of familiar people from VCraft. If you guys remember VCraft Enchanted, the fun Minecraft server I was a part of for 2 weeks, right? So, yeah. You'll see a lot of familiar faces from the VCraft Enchanted crew, but you're also going to see many more new faces, because it is no longer just corpos and like select indies and stuff. Like it's a whole EN crew. Like we got people from VCraft, you got people from Pixel mod servers and shit like that. It's just so much more. There's been a ton of people invited. It is an incredibly huge cast. For all of you trying to keep up with your fucking favorites from VCraft last time, good luck. Good luck trying to do that shit for VCraft. I mean, for District V, I should say. There is about... I say like 50 citizens online, and that's not even including all the whitelisted jobs like EMS, police, and stuff like that. Like... There's a lot of people. It is definitely like 100 plus, maybe even closer to 200. I have no clue. I am not really privy to share that information with you. But yeah, I'm gonna be joining again. I will be joining as Miss Hunter Nystrom. Yeah, you can just call her Hunter, or you can call her Nystrom. Whatever. But, yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Chat napped Blue 205 beam Blue 205 cheer.
Chidadekazeppa, welcome back for 16 months at your prime. Does Nystrom have a meaning, or is it just a cool name? Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I mean, I could talk a little bit about my character. I don't want to give too much away. Not because, like, I'm trying to keep most stuff hidden, as it because, like, I don't know. Hunter is actually one of my other like general purpose characters that I sort of rehash for GTA, but yeah. I was trying to think of a cool like I don't know if I wanted to go for like a floral name to keep the whole like flower motif and stuff like that, because I am the Bluebell or whatnot. But I didn't want to go for something as basic as like Belle, really. I don't know. A lot of people are going to be getting into characters and stuff, and so I figured that I would try to do that this time around because I promised that I wanted to do that. Miss Crypto was kind of sort of a character for me, but for the most part, I was just having fun in Minecraft, so Hunter will be probably my first foray in trying to actually properly get into like the deep character this time, even though like she would probably more or less be some facet of me. And honestly, that's what good role-playing is, right? So... yeah. Sure, the hunter will not have anything to do with your profession? No, not... yeah? Surely not, right? Smile? Yeah, I decided to say, fuck the floral naming scheme. I'm gonna just try to, like, do it off of something else. And so, the reason why I chose Hunter Nystrom for her name is because Hunter, I'll get into a bit when I talk about her, profession, I guess, or I guess her hopeful profession. And Nystrom, I think Nystrom is like, it's a name that means new stream, essentially. I forgot what it is. Was it Swiss? No. Dutch? No. I forgot. But yeah, what is it? But yeah, basically, she will be, at least I'm hoping she gets to be, I'm hoping she gets to be one of the bartenders over at the host club. Yeah. Before you guys ask, no, she's not going to be an assassin. And not a criminal, probably. Because killing is very, very, very frowned upon in the server. Because the way how it goes with like GTAs and stuff like that is like people will just start doing all willy-nilly. And so, yeah. I was originally going to try to go with like a former assassin type beat. But once I saw that the rules are kind of laid out, I was like, okay, I don't want to have to run into any problems where she's gonna have to try to kill someone because they looked at her funny. Because again, that is heavily frowned upon on the server, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them for being very much adamant on the no killing thing. Just because, again, there's so many creators here, it's kind of, you know, it would be impossible to have to watch everyone and actually get them to play for their own life and stuff. So yeah, GTA can get pretty out of control easily. So if one person starts killing, then everything else starts happening, and it's just I can only imagine how much hell that would be to manage. So yeah, no, she is not an assassin despite her name. That's literally just a name that her dad decided to give her because he thought it was cool. Yeah. Basically, Miss Hunter, she is different than her father's dealings. At least that's what she likes to tell herself. Her father, single father, raised by a single father by the by, was an informant with a pretty notable network, but almost maybe too notable, you know? So one day, Hunter, when she's out and about, hanging out with her friend, she gets an encrypted message from her father's line. The, like, oopsie, I might be in trouble line, right? Telling her that he's not going to be home for a while, and she should probably get out of town. Like, probably. And Hunter, she loves her father dearly, but also, like, was like, yeah, okay, whatever about it. But luckily for him, she was kind of already looking for another town. And so she heard from a friend who heard from a friend who heard from a friend about a new city that is around the corner. And it happens to be the one city that is out of her dad's network. So yeah, she figured she got kind of tired of having to look behind her back and shit like that. She just kind of tired of having to look around every corner and just be like, yo, daddy said something he's not supposed to this other person. I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure he did. And so, yeah, she hopes to come to Los Santos to have a fresh start, I guess, and just get to be Hunter. Not just, you know, that one informant's kid that we can maybe use against him because how dare he smile. So, yeah. That's Hunter. Kept it pretty low-key. I don't want to get too caught up in the little backstory or nothing. But yeah, Hunter is, I'd say she's pretty free-spirited, you know. Kind of just does what she pleases. She basically had to raise herself, so it's kind of a miracle that she turned out pretty alright, you know. But she's still very much, likely to follow after her own whims. And the like. And so, yeah. With a decent enough paycheck still coming in from her dad, she figured she might as well fuck around and find out and stuff. And like maybe pick up bartending or work at the new cat cafe. Basically talk to a bunch of people. Talk to a bunch of people, have a bunch of fun. Not just be a chip off the block. All that fun stuff. things about Hunter is that she loves coffee by the beachside. She also likes listening to stories, especially interesting stories, and she likes collecting them too. And she'll probably talk to anyone and do anything needed to get to the bottom of the hot goss, you know. But she's totally nothing like her dad, Smile, you know, so... yeah, you know, yeah. She just wants to get the gossip or nothing, you know? And if she ends up, like... if she ends up finding out some, you know, sensitive, privy information, then, you know, I mean, she ain't gonna snitch. Not unless the price is right. Type shit. So yeah. But she's like nothing like her dad, by the way. Like, she just works there. She just wants to make drinks for people and just, like, chat to them about their day and shit like that. So, yeah. I wonder if you guys have noticed yet why her naming is Hunter, first name, Nystrom, last name. I wonder if you guys have picked up why I decided to go with this name, aside from, like, you know, Hunter being like hunting down the next new scoop, and then also Nystrom being like new stream, aka new stream of information. I wonder if you guys picked up on the other detail on the naming scheme. I'll let you guys think about that. So yeah. Can we call you Honey? Cause Hunter Honey would be so cute, actually. Wait! Oh, that's gonna be her bartender name. That's gonna be her bartender name. Honey would be so cute because it's H-U-N and then N-Y for Honey. I like that. That's so cute, actually. I feel like you just described Jill from Valhalla. Well, the thing about Jill is that she just kind of works there and she doesn't want to necessarily be privy to everyone's life. She's just open to it. Versus like Hunter, or I guess Honey at this point, she'll be like, oh, what's the long face for? You know, what's happening? Smile. Is BB being renamed to Hunter? No, Hunter is my character. She's going to be my character on the GTA roleplay server called District V. It's going to be starting up on Friday. So, yeah, just giving a general basis, but yeah. But yeah, if you guys want a hint on her name, if you would like a hint on her name, just look Hunter H and then Nystrom N. So yeah, H-N. And then if you remember the scientific name for Bluebell, then yeah. That's reason number 2 I decided to go with this name. I was just like, if I'm not going to do any floral sort of thing, if I'm not going to, like, harken back to Belle or whatnot, or Bella or something like that and shit like that, then I might as well just go after the naming scheme, which is Hyacinthoids Non-Scripta, H and N. So, yeah. It's like one of the only things I carried over. That's why I say Hyacinth. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. That was also from the scientific name, so yeah. HN, one of my only things I could keep, because I could just use the name Scripta again, but I'm just like, I already used that. I was thinking of doing something with nondescript, because nondescript is something that's supposed to be like low-key and stuff like that, but yeah. But yeah, that's where the Hunter Nystrom comes from, H and N. H and N, because Hunter, she's gonna be on the trail, and then Nystrom is a new stream, aka new stream of information. So yeah, something a little low key. Gonna be interesting seeing what type of people she'll run into. I'm hoping that I can nail her job interview as a bartender, because I believe she has like an interview coming up. I know they'll definitely be doing interviews like day 1 or some shit like that. I don't know. I know a lot of people would probably expect me to be like on EMS and be like a healer or whatnot, but like I'm already a fucking combat medic in my day-to-day, you know? I'm already a fucking medic all the other times. And also, I don't know, dog. If you see who's on the list of this EMS, I would not want to hang with this crew, dog. Like Look at my fucking paramedic, bro. Look at my fucking paramedic, bro. I'm not making it to the hospital at all. But, yeah. And also, yeah, exactly. It'd be a little bit too predictable, which is why I decided to go with a bartender. Because... And I'm so glad Gog mentioned Jill from Valhalla. If you guys have ever watched my Valhalla, aka the Cyberpunk bartender stream, I said this before and I'll say this again. Nursing, the profession, right? And bartending, right? The Venn diagram between the professions of nursing and bartending is a full circle. That's right, a full circle. People come to us at their lowest. We be serving beverages, okay? Sometimes alongside the narcotics. And sometimes you gotta be cleaning up after people's shit. Sometimes literally and sometimes figuratively, when they fucking throw up in your cells and shit. Like, the Venn diagram between nursing and bartending is a full fucking circle. There is, like, literally no surprise that a lot of my bartending cohort, like, a lot of the bartending people, what is it? The classmates I had that did bartending on my cohort ended up being exceptional nurses. Because at the end of the day, we're both customer service, right? So, yeah. Nursing and bartending is a full circle. It really is. It really is. So, yeah. And then I figured I'd play someone as a nosy bitch as Hunter, so, yeah. Hi, DJ Scribbles. Is it going to be a limited time event server? Yes, it will be. It will only be alive for 2 weeks. I believe it runs from February 20th to March 4th, my time. So just about 2 weeks. It'll be the same as VCraft. So, yeah. I hope you guys are ready for long hours. Long role-playing hours once again. So, yeah. But yeah, what is it? Yeah, that's Hunter. And so now, a couple of ground rules that I would like to lay out for you guys. 1 second. Where is the thing? Hold on. Where did they put the rules, I wonder? Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find the graphics that they put that has all of the rules that Luca and Wilson laid out for everyone. Yeah. If you guys want the full detail and information on V District, District V, I highly recommend watching the announcement stream from Luca and Wilson. They'll be able to give you the full rundown. They'll also be able to tell you stuff that I'm not too sure I'm privy to. Because again, I'm just jumping in as one of the citizens. So please, highly go recommend that you check out Luca and Wilson's initial announcement VOD on it. So that you guys can know about what goes on in the server. Alright. I'm just gonna go to their VOD real quick and pull this shit. Where is it? Okay. Alright. So, not only is everyone on the server withheld into rules, okay? So are the viewers, okay? And so I figured I would take this moment to lay out the rules for you. And so if you get bopped on the head, you will know why, okay? TLDR, no rats and pigeons, and don't take that shit too seriously, yes. But I'm gonna go by the shit one by one so that way I make it very explicitly clear, right? That when you come to me being like, hey, I got banned from this streamer's place because I told them you were gonna do this, you will know why. You will know ahead of time, and you're gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool, and then I get to ban you freely. I'm gonna say this now. I'm probably gonna reiterate this, but for the meantime, I can't keep repeating myself, and I'm just trying to get into character. I'm probably gonna have way too many other things to think about in the 8 hours, so I'm just gonna lay it down now. Okay. Rule number 1: please refrain from commenting information you learned from other streamers. Okay, no metagaming. No metagaming. No fucking metagaming. If I am out here trying to collect information and stuff like that, and you go to someone else and tell them I'm doing that and basically ruin the RP experience, then what are you here for, really? Don't metagame. Don't fucking metagame. Even if you're trying to metagame for me, okay? And you're trying to collect information for me. I have an obligation and duty to try to seek out that information myself, okay? If there's no further context gained that I will not get from, like, talking to other people, I don't want to see it in my chat. I don't fucking care for it, okay? I don't care if you tell me that someone is lying to me to my face. That's fine. It is roleplay. Don't take it seriously. Don't fucking metagame for me. And also, depending on my character, they're probably already going to know about that anyway, right? So, for this reason, if you guys are going to be talking amongst yourself in chat, that's perfectly fine. But please understand that I probably won't look at chat too much when I'm going to be streaming. Or role-playing, I should say, in this case, okay? You guys are free to discuss as much as you want and think to yourselves, like, oh my god, is this person lying to Hunter and stuff like that? Asking if they're lying and discussing that and, like, coming to your own thoughts and theories is perfectly fine. But don't go to that other person's stream, okay? And then come back and tell me, oh my god, this person is absolutely fucking, like, playing you for a fool, okay? So, yeah. Don't comment on stuff. Don't even come to me being like, oh, didn't Rico say that this person is gonna be doing blah 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 blah, you know? Don't do that. Don't do that. If there is simply no way for my character to know what the fuck is going on without me hearing it in game, I wanna hear it. I wanna hear it. And don't even fucking allude to it too, okay? You can say general things like ooh or oh and stuff like that, but don't be like don't make it seem like you know information that you're just gonna hold over my head, you know? I think it's perfectly fine if you like come up with your own comments like with your own information and be like, oh shit, this is happening. That's perfectly fine. But if you allude to anything else, then yeah, you're probably gonna get bonked on the head. So don't do that. The opposite way also applies. Refrain from commenting on other stream as containing information about a stream. Example, this streamer is at this location. Yeah. Like if I am asking, if I am Hunter and is asking, oh, I wonder where Miss Tonight is, you know? If I ask that out loud, don't just say in stream, oh, Lana's over at XYZ. Okay? If I'm role-playing at that time, and I don't say chat, blah, 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 don't answer the question. It's kind of like the backseating thing too. But again, this is just the whole big no metagaming stuff. Ultimately, if there's information that Hunter has no way of getting herself, or does not already know, don't say it in chat. Okay? So, yeah. And, yeah. Tachyon is safe word. I would say tachyon is a safe word, but as much as possible, I'm probably not going to be using tachyon. If anything, during the stream, during the roleplay hours and stuff, I probably won't be asking chat questions, but if we do have any, like, after talk streams and stuff like that, that's probably a better place for discussion. But basically, if you hear me going, now where is this person, blah, 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 in character, don't say it in chat, okay? Yeah. BB approaching the crime alley in chat is just like, does she know? Yeah, be very, very careful about that. I should probably say, do be wary of the type of general things that you say or things that you exclaim in chat, because I am a person that can pick up on the tiniest bit of context clues. But that's fine. Again, I'm not going to try to... for this reason alone, I want you guys to be able to talk to each other about things that are happening. But for that reason alone, please forgive me if I don't look at chat too much. If so, you know. I want to let you guys discuss things, but also I don't want to learn anything because I am a noticer. I am literally a professional noticer. Nursing is literally all about noticing, so forgive me if I don't look at chat much, just so you guys can talk. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much that. That's the big number one rule. Number 2, don't take the roleplay too seriously, especially when things don't go as planned. Okay? Let's say Miss Hunter decides to go down the criminal route after all, okay? And she decides to go on a heist, but the heist gets gypped or whatnot, and you decide to go to the other person's stream, just be like, dude, what the fuck? Why would you ruin this for my streamer? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. If Miss Hunter is on her way to the fucking club to clock in for her bartender shift and she gets jumped on the way, don't go to the people that jumped me and say, why the fuck would you do that, you stupid bitch? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Let things happen. Don't take it too seriously. Please understand that everyone is role-playing, okay? It's not a personal slight against me. If they jump me, they jump me, okay? A, I probably deserved it, and B, it's nothing personal. It's a roleplay server. Shit happens. How is the police force going to be able to enforce the law if there's no crime to be had, okay? How is the EMS going to be able to do their work if there's like, you know, no simulation of that, okay? Like, don't take it too seriously. Don't be so serious about it, okay? I will let you guys know if something actually fucking bothers me after. Like, you will know, okay? So, yeah. It's like you're watching TV. I know it's a little bit difficult to expect that, especially from like a streamer sort of thing, where streamers, as a streamer, I'm kind of like obligated to like, you know, have some level of interaction with you guys. But yeah, I don't think Chimes would mind you getting jumped, to be fair. Oh, fuck off. Whatever. I know. Hi, Royalty! What's up? But yeah, don't take it too seriously. Don't take it too seriously, okay? If I'm doing something and it doesn't go my way, and vice versa and stuff like that, don't be too crazy about it, okay? It's not that serious. It's a role play at the end of the day, okay? It's not any personal slights or whatever. I don't know what beef people have with each other, but I like to think that they're leaving it all at the door, okay? So we're not taking it that seriously. Don't take it that seriously either, okay? I'm so serious. And then last but not least, yeah, enjoy the roleplay and interact positively with the community. This is probably another big one that I wanted to discuss. There are a lot of different companies that are going to be a part of this, okay? There's a lot of different companies, as well as also other fellow independents that will be joining District V, okay? As much as possible, I like to think I can get a good read on certain people, but please don't come into my chat being like, oh, I don't like XYZ. Please don't interact with XYZ. You should be interacting with XYZ. Da-da-da-da-da. First of all, I'm a grown woman. I feel like I'm also a grown woman that's pretty good at reading other people. And also, number 2, it's a roleplay. Again, it is an event. It's an event. It's not just with a group of friends and stuff. It is a public event. Everyone is free to join. Okay. So, don't bring that shit in here. Especially if there's like some long-standing beef and shit like that I'm just completely unaware of. Because I most likely will be. Because again, I don't really talk to anybody else. I keep my close friends and then I play Apex and that's it. Okay. I don't do shit. I don't talk to no one. I talk to you guys, I talk to my fucking lab techs and my med techs with me, and I play Apex and Enfield, and that's it. I don't get no drama, I don't fuck with that all that. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I don't care. Also, from what I can tell, everyone is really like gung-ho about the whole role-playing thing. So don't expect that you're going to see a certain streamer be the same person. Unless, of course, they end up just role-playing themselves. That's fine, okay? But I don't bring that shit to me. Don't bring that shit to me. I don't care. Hi, Scavenger. And by bringing that shit to me, I bring all that drama, like your own personal dislikes, okay? Like, there's over 120 people, okay? There's gonna be 120 people plus, maybe even more than that. So, whatever. Thank you for the health check. But yeah, just be nice. Be nice, okay? Be nice to everyone. Interact positively with the community. There's a lot of different groups that are joining. I'm gonna talk about the ones I've seen off of just from the posts that I've seen. We got Niji Sanji in the mix, obviously. We got Luminaria. We got all the EVE.EXE specialty EN girlies, or at least from the Argen. Hysteria is one of the mechanics, even. Hololive, I think, is also joining too. Alright. That's another thing too. Oh, that's another thing too. Don't be fucking weird in their chats, okay? Don't be like, oh my god, thank you for talking to my Oshi, Ollie, da 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 da. Okay. Don't be like, oh my god, you're talking to my Oshi in their chat. Don't do that either. That's weird. Be like, bitch, be cool. Be cool, okay? If after an interaction and I make the other silly little streamer laugh, okay, and they ask chat, who was that? Then yes, feel free to talk about me then, alright? But don't just be like, oh my god, you're talking to my Ushi, hee XD. Okay? And don't spam that shit either. Like, just, bitch, be cool, okay? Be cool. That's all. Be cool. Bitch, be cool. Use your common sense. Be cool. Alright? So, yeah. This is gonna be mostly less known VTubers. That's a lot of people, honestly. We got a lot of Niji Sanji. We got some Holo Stars. We got some Hololab. We got a lot of indies. We got Luminaria. We got a lot of those people. We got us and stuff. I don't know. Kind of an even spread. There's also a lot of people that have like played in the other GTA servers as well, like the one that Berrybug hosted. So it's an incredibly big cross section of streamers. It's really massive. I haven't seen another wide scale VTuber event between corpos and indies like this in like a hot second. So yeah, just be cool. Just be cool, honestly. Lots of different spheres have been coming together for this, and so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how these next 2 weeks will go on the server. So yeah. Thank you, Mr. Roji-san, for dating our little nurse here, worthy of a nugget of your highly exclusive time. What the fuck? Why are you using honorifics to the Roji-san? Mr. Roji-san. Like, what the fuck? Yoma's gonna be in the server too. I think it'll be really cool. I don't know what Yoma's planning to do yet, but hopefully I get to serve him something really nasty. All of Team Brr is going to be on District V. Hopefully I get to serve him something insanely gnarly. That'd be great. Yeah, we just needed cars and guns, and lo and behold, Yoma will show up. But yeah. So, yeah, those are the 3 overarching viewer rules. I'm going to have this pinned every single time I am streaming on the District V server, okay? But TLDR, no metagaming / no pidgeting, okay? Rule number 2, don't take this shit seriously. It's roleplay. Like, seriously. Bitch, be cool. And rule number 3, interact positively with the community. Okay? Enjoy the roleplay. If I enjoy the roleplay and there's some cool fucking shit I want to talk about, I'll probably have like some extra Zatsus at the back to talk about like, oh my fucking god, I can't believe what shit we're getting into type shit. And be cool. Be cool around other streamer communities, okay? Because there are a lot of people. There's a lot of people joining. There's a lot of people's communities that are joining, okay? I expect you guys to be on your best fucking behavior and be respectful of whoever may come through here, okay? I'm not saying this as a joke, by the way. I know you guys usually like to dick around and stuff, and I'm personally down for that too. But keep it within the community, right? You know? Keep it within the community. You will be whacked. You guys are free to dick around as much as you want when it comes to our grounds. When it comes to other guests being here, you best behave. You better believe. You better, like, behave. And believe that I won't fucking bop you on the head if you're not respectful. Okay? Because at the end of the day, like, you just have to be... You just have to be respectful. Be kind to each other. That's all I ask. Yeah. This scene has eyes and ears everywhere, so if you're found being a cunt somewhere, I'll hear about it. I'll hear about it, and I'm gonna do something about it. So, don't do that. Don't put me in that position. Let's say someone outside of our community complains about you online because they misunderstood the roleplay. I'm guessing don't defend you online. In online spaces is a little bit different. I personally don't care what people say online. If it comes up upon my timeline, it comes upon my timeline. If you want to try to correct, not really correct people. If you want to try to defend me, right, and like show them where I'm coming from and stuff like that, I think that's fine. My only issue is that you guys try to do that shit in stream chat, you know, where that is in my direct vicinity. Cause like everyone was talking about VCraft online and socials and stuff. I think that's a perfectly acceptable place to like talk about that things. It's really just up to me to not look through that tag and spoil myself. So if it's online and stuff and you want to talk to them and have discussions in those portions and like other Discord servers or on the timeline and shit like that, that's different. And that's fine. Again, just be mindful, don't be aggressive, and yeah, just be cool. Really. Be cool about it. Be cool about it. Don't get into wars. Don't take that shit seriously. Because again, that's roleplay at the end of the day. So I appreciate you for considering me though, and for asking that question, Cygnus. But yeah. Outside of chat, feel free to do whatever the heck you want, okay? Inside chat, don't tell me shit that I have no means of knowing about, okay? So, yeah. And if people misunderstand me, I can always hash it out with them. And, or, I don't know, maybe because of their character, they're bound to be a misunderstanding, you know? There's complexity and interesting stuff to be had there too, right? Even if it's not my typical cup of tea, I'd rather just like squash dirt in there, you know. There could be something fun in there, you know. So yeah, pretty much. But yeah, just keep it easy and breezy, okay? No metagaming or pigeoning. Don't take that shit too seriously. And be shining lights of positivity, okay? Okay, cool. That's it. That is it. That is all I really wanted to talk about. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the server has. I'm still kind of nervous because, as someone has mentioned earlier in chat, GTA servers can get out of hand pretty quickly, but like I trust the mod team. They put a lot of fucking work into it. Like I know like EMS and police have been getting training and shit like that, like based off of what I've seen on the timeline of what they've talked about. So yeah, just have fun, okay? Have fun. If something was heard on a stream but you forgot it, we can't give you a reminder of what it was, right? If I say tachyon, you can tell me. If I say tachyon, you can tell me. Yeah. But if it was heard on our stream, if that was told to Hunter at some point, and I feel like it's something I should remember, I'll probably see Tachyon then. But yeah. Thank you guys for all of your insightful questions. I'm glad you guys are taking this as seriously as I am. But yeah. If something was done on my stream and I'm asking, or I'm thinking to myself and trying to remember it or whatnot, then, and if I say tachyon, sure. But aside from that, just let things play out. If someone tells me we got a really important meeting and I miss it, you know, that's on me. Hunter's fired arc type shit. So, yeah. Yeah. Another day, another BB stream. What's up, Ash? Yeah, if Hunter misses it, if I miss out on something, I miss out. That's just how it plays out, you know? So yeah. I'm probably gonna be clueless regardless just because there's so much shit happening. We'll see. Question about occupations in District V. Is there a space limit for bartending? I have no idea, really. Taiga's character, one of his characters, is the one that like hosts the host club. And so they told me that I would probably be bartending alongside Miss Fish, I believe. Yeah, it's like 2 of us or some shit like that. I don't know if there's gonna be more. Rico, however, was also reaching out too for another thing, so I don't know. If I don't get the bartending job, you might hear me going, yeah, Neko Cafe. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. That's a good ass pair. I fucking love Fish, dog. I know. Who thought it was a good idea to let me and Fish man the fucking bar, bro? We might have given free drinks out to everybody. Just be like, oh shit, this guy's wife left him. Shots are on the bar. We just gonna be giving free shots to everybody. We're not gonna make any fucking profit, dog. Oh my god. I don't know if Fish has talked to you about her character yet, but I personally love her backstory. I definitely see Hunter. Hunter is definitely gonna be the type of person to like want to know the hot goss with Fish's character. Like, I don't know if she's talked about it yet, but my gosh, she's gonna want to know everything. Absolute fucking menaces, bro. Gonna say you can bartender for Rika. Yeah, Rika reached out to me because I know she needs like a manager, but unfortunately I don't think I can do double stuff. I think I'd have to make another character, and if Rika really needs that, that'd be fine, but I just don't know when the interview timings would be for both the cat cafe as well as also the host club. So yeah. GTA servers usually have an actual income spending system, does it? I believe so. They did tell us like how to cash in our paycheck and shit like that. So yeah. About to be fights going on. People up on the floor, the couch, with the couch, to the ceiling. We'll just be handing out free shots to everyone, and then the host owner's gonna be like, "Dog, what the fuck?" They're gonna be like, "Dog, what the fuck? Why are we spending more than we're making?" And we're just like, "Free shots!" You just get more people. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, probably. Yeah, it'll be cool. Good morning, Yuya! Oh, it is good morning! Oh my god! Hiya! You know, customers, free shots, exactly. Free shots, and you could also slip into 10 between the dancers' tits. Like, yeah. Headache day 1 for A1, yeah. Oh god. Speedrun the headache. Hi, Enrique! You look great today. Thank you! I hope you've been well. Hello, good to see you. But yeah. It's that kind of club. It's a host club! It's a host club. We got dancers / servers and us serving you drinks and yeah. And there's also gonna be some other shit too that I don't think I am privy yet to share. But yeah, we hosted. We hosting the shit, you know, serving clubs and vibes type shit. It'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Yeah. Hi, Seth as a dancer. I know pole and chair. Oh, fuck. Kaibo. I do not want to see you bust your ass. Get down from the table. Get down from the table. What are you doing? Yeah, that is, that's it, really. That's all. I think that's all I had to really share with you. Is there anything else that we need to talk about? Yeah. Talked about the fact that I'm Filipino. Sorry again to anyone that was surprised by it, but I don't know how you could be surprised at this point. Talked about Pred Grind a little bit. State of Apex currently. Talked about District V. Yeah, I think that's everything. What are you guys up to? Is anything interesting on your side? Is there anything you'd like to see me do? Anything you'd like to see me do? Anything you guys are looking forward to? Another Filipino? Yeah, bro. I keep seeing posts, right? They're just like, yo, the VTubers are doing another fucking trend, and like, why are 90% of you Filipinos? Like, my bad, bro. I didn't choose this. Finishing season 1 of Singles Inferno. Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna be doing that this week for sure. Yeah, I'm probably gonna post up my schedule because I've decided I think I want to play Enfield tonight. But I will probably play Farm Life at some point this week. Konberu gorgeous, can you wreak havoc in Tagalog for 5 minutes? Okay, here's the thing about me being Filipino though. I'm like fake as hell though. Cause like I can't speak Tagalog. I know more Bisaya because my parents are from the Visayan region. Like my dad's from Davao. We also have a lot of family in Cebu. So yeah, in my home growing up, like before I went to school, I would speak exclusively Bisaya. But then I started going to school, and then everyone else is on night shift and stuff. So I kind of fell out of practice with Bisaya, and just like English ended up being like my first language. But I could still listen to, like, could still, like, understand Bisaya. It's just really hard for me to talk back in Bisaya because, like, I'm too busy trying to process and, like, translate it. And then as soon as I've translated, the conversation's already moved on. But it's really funny, though. It makes for a really funny dynamic every time I, like, go back to the Philippines and, like, we're surrounded by our, like, our titos and our cousins and stuff. And, like, my parents will talk to me. My parents will talk to me in Bisaya, and I'll just answer back in English, and everyone else is just like, the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know, give me something to say. Give me something to say that won't get this VOD demonetized or taken off. It's funny seeing that trend after seeing the trend of Filipinos asking if they were Latinos after Bad Bunny halftime show. Hi, Key! I think I have a Latino card. Everyone says we're the fucking Mexicans of Asia, and they're not wrong necessarily. They're not wrong, technically. But yeah. Motherfucker, the Spanish took over our lands for 200 plus years. I better have deserved my Latino card. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Spanish fuckers were in our lands for 200 plus years. I better goddamn have that Latino card. God help me. If it's a Latino card, tequila wouldn't exist if we didn't bring a lambanog up to a motherfucker Mexico. Exactly! That's what I'm saying! Oh my god. How do you say Happy New Year's in Tagalog again? It's like maligayang... I don't know how to say that for second part. Bagong? Bagong? No. Maligayang bagong taon? I don't know if that's right. It sounds weird to me, even though it sounds vaguely Filipino. I just don't understand Tagalog as much. Mi gente Filipino for real. Type shit. Oh, so it is goong. Oh, so it is goong. Okay. Maligayang bagong taon. I think I said it right. I probably fucked it up anyway. Anyways, I said I was a fake Filipino. I don't know why you guys didn't believe me. Hold on, let's see. How do I say this shit? It's not letting me. Hello? Gong as the Chinese instrument. Gong? 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 I don't know. You're real Pepino to me? Hopefully. Yeah. I might not speak it, but can I still, like, enjoy a good ass adobo and the sinigang and also, like, afritada and all that? Yeah. So, yeah. Bagong? Is it bagong or bagoong? It's just bagong taon, right? Fuck. I'm about to get shot. I'm gonna be dragged out in the back and shot in the head. They better take my card away from me. I don't know though. For me personally, I think the reason why I don't say Happy New Year's a lot in Filipino is because we put a lot more emphasis on Christmas, honestly. Oh, it is bagong. Bagong. Oh, so it is bagong. Maligayang bagong taon. There we go. I think I was thinking of another romanization then. I don't know. But yeah. That's why I know how to say. That's why when I was thinking, I was like, I know happy is maligayang. It's just I want to say Pasko. Because in my family, especially, like, we've only ever really celebrated Christmas. We don't really care too much about New Year's. Or if we do celebrate New Year's, we do it like the westernized, the Americanized way with our friends and shit. You know? Yeah, we end up just saying Happy New Year in English anyway. Oh, yeah, bagog is shrimp paste. Yeah, true. I fucking love shrimp paste. I think that's why I thought about it first. I'm big backing again. So it's not that I'm not Filipino enough. It's just because I'm too busy thinking about food. They're like, oh my god, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, kuya. Oh my god. That's how they say it. Comedy Kiwi. Big activities up in this. Oh god, bro. Lechon. Dude. Yeah, I don't know. Not that I'm really privy to, like, doxing myself, or not really doxing or sharing information, but my parents are planning to go back to the Philippines this year, and I'm hoping I get to join them. I don't know when that's going to be. It'll probably be, like, later on in the year, and I kind of want to go back with them, if only so I could have real fucking lechon kawali. I miss having lechon, dog. The shit that they have here in the States, they don't do it right. That shit dry than a motherfucker. And like, I've already mentioned, I have family in Cebu, right? So you know we know how to get down with lechon. I miss it so bad, bro. I miss it so bad. I want to go back. I want to join them, if only so. But I need to see if they're gonna go around to the same area we went to last time. Cause like there is one place. What is it? I don't remember where, but it was like one of our uncles took us out to it. But they had, oh my god, they made the freshest, most juiciest, most delicious lechon. And like typically I only ever see like the full pig and stuff, like the full pig spread at parties and stuff, but like this is a whole ass restaurant. It's just dedicated to making really banger lechon. And man, typically I don't care for lechon in the States because they make that shit dry, but my god, that lechon was so good. Like I still think about it. It's been like 10 plus years since I've had it. I want it again. But yeah. Well, God, let me have some. If I find a good lechon area somewhere around me, I got you guys. But like, halangan naman. Tough. That's why I need to go back. That's why I need to go back. Although, if I go back, that means I'm gonna have the onslaught of, oh my God, oh my God, Bibi! Long time no see. Where's your boyfriend? Boyfriend ka ba? Where's your boyfriend? Oh my god. When are you getting married? I saw it so much. I thought, fuck. Tough shit not having access to a coal pit. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to have like fires and based off of our fire code. So if I want to make lechon in my backyard, I gotta have a house first. Hi, Sansu! I'm sorry YouTube's down for everyone. My YouTube stream doing okay. I guess it is if you guys are chatting here. Not the boyfriend, girlfriend interrogation. Always, dude. Did I take my meds today? I'm like, why do I feel so stuffy? I don't think I took my allergy meds.
Behold this.
Wow! Behold this indeed! Sansu, welcome back at your prime for 2 months. Yeah, man. Oh my god, BB, how is the nursing? How is the nursing?
We
and I'm
survivors
just like,
in the YouTube chat. _Bell love.
Oh god, you are bigot. Thank you for that super. Streams and videos are working and some weird backend issue, breaking feeds and notifications. Oh, okay. You gained weight, Anak? You lost your hair. What's up, Tita? Bro, if you had the balls to say that, man. Man. If you have the balls to say that and not gonna immediately execute it, that's... Wow, that's aura. Actually, that's just family right there. Oh my god. But yeah. Honestly though, I think what freaked people out more than me being Filipino, because again, if you hung around my chat at all, you would have clocked that immediately at some point. It's the fact that I'm from New Jersey. I've had so many people just be like, oh my god, you're from Jersey? Wait, you make so much more sense now. Like, what the fuck do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Tell me or I explode. Fucking bro, man. The amount of people that reached out to me, they're just like, how do you know about Elizabeth, New Jersey? And I'm just like, bitch, that's because that's where I touched down. My family moved here. Oh my god. Which I feel like if you've like sat in my stream too, you probably would have picked out on that as well. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny because I've had so many people just be like, how do you know about Elizabeth? Dog, I used to be there. Obviously, I'm not there anymore because, again, I'm not crazy enough to just dox myself all willy-nilly, especially on the internet in this day and age. But I'm just saying, I know ball. I know ball, you know? Ending generational trauma by talking back now. Yeah, no, that's on you guys. You got that. You got that. Me, I'm good. I want to die today. Thank you. No wonder she rages at games and teammates so much. It's because she's from New Jersey. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Hey, I like to think that I can tell where I fucked up, okay? Other people just have a terrible time at like noticing when they fuck up. So I gotta be the I gotta be the bitch to tell them, like, hey, stop being stupid. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I think the issue is because I haven't really driven in a year, and so all of my pent-up road rage now just ends up being like gaming rage. Although even then, I feel like I don't really yell at people unless I really think they need to just shut the fuck up. But yeah. I can hear the Jersey now. Thank you. Thank you so much. It all makes sense now. What? I don't know what people mean by that. I don't know what people mean by that. I really don't know. Swear to God, you have the best gremlin laugh on Twitch. Oh my God, thank you. Not a gremlin, I'm a child of God. Okay, I can't say that with a straight face. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a gremlin. What about it? Road rage redirect. Okay, honestly though, I want to say this as a Jersey girl. Alright? I don't understand why everyone says Jersey drivers are the worst drivers. I feel like learning how to drive in New Jersey has prepped me so well for the rest of the other states. Because Jersey drivers, we don't get into wrecks because the drivers are necessarily stupid. It's because our roads are fucked up. Which is kind of crazy for the amount of work they're constantly fucking putting there. Constantly fucking charging you $3 to $5 per road toll. And that shit ain't go anywhere, I'ma tell you. I mean, I guess it kind of did when like the seasons changed and shit like that. But like, New Jersey drivers, I think we're only as insane as we look because our roads are absolutely hell. I would know because I was only 2 short steps away from Route 22. You know? New Jersey drivers, we're actually one of the better drivers because we have to learn to navigate bullshit. You know? Being able to drive in Jersey has literally prepared me for everything else. Like, like what Kiwi said, try driving in Pennsylvania and New York. Those fuckers don't know how to drive at all. At all, dog. At all. And then trying to come down to other states like Chicago and Atlanta especially where like everyone fucking comes through, right? You don't just have Atlanta drivers, you also have all the other fucking drivers who are usually out to the big open roads, right? They're usually used to like driving on big open roads and stuff, and they don't have to worry about like city traffic and stuff, and so when they get here they have no fucking clue what to do with themselves. Yeah, Texas drivers too, dog. Like, I don't know how you can say Jersey drivers are bad when, like, we can read the road. We're actually perfectly fine in the road. It's everyone else that I'm worried about. Really. You know. So, I don't know. But, yeah. I just wanted to defend Jersey drivers, okay? Everyone want to be saying some shit, but also like, I don't know. How could you say we're bad when you see what they're doing in Pennsylvania and shit like that? Like, oh my God. Or even in like, what's that other place that I've been up to around the area? Is it Pennsylvania drivers? It might be Pennsylvania drivers. I don't know, dog. There's some drivers out there up in like northern sort of areas that drive like they have car insurance and health insurance. I'm trying to remember what fucking state it was or what area it was. But there's a lot of assholes out there, and they're not Jersey drivers usually. Sometimes I thought Jersey drivers could be assholes, but that's just because of the roads. But you go up more north, there's people out there driving like they definitely have health insurance. Maryland! Yeah, Maryland driver. Well, Maryland drivers are actually closer to Jersey drivers, I think. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. There's people out there that will actively like try to run into you because they have the insurance to do so, and also because they think they own the damn roads. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What the fuck? Cars are rusted through anywhere? What? Cars rusting is such a foreign concept to me because I'm on the West Coast. Really? Oh, yeah, I guess you do have to worry about that. Keep in mind for Maryland, there's drivers close to DC and drivers close to Baltimore and 2 different beasts. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, frick the cars. Make cities walkable now. But yeah, that was it. That was all I wanted to say on that. I don't think a Filipino from Jersey is like the craziest fucking thing to have like hit the scene though. Surely there gotta be others like me, right? Surely. I should know. Cause the parts of Jersey that I hung around, there was definitely like big ass fucking community, like Filipino communities up in there. You know? I know there's some other bitch out there. They're out there. They won't say it. I will. But they're out there. I can't wait for the next time I go back to Jersey. I end up finding like 2 or 3 more VTubers like in the area. Like, whoa! I don't know, gang. That shit's like a 2 times multiplier stacked on top of another. Like, what? In a good way, right? In a good way? Right, Soup? You meant that in a good way, right? Hi, Voodoo! You're just smiling at me. Whatever. The Australia part had me stun locked, bro. What? Listen, again, I can't help that I had a weird spawn point, okay? Why do Filipinos keep choosing unwalkable places to live in? I don't know. Who knows? I think it's just built in, especially all the roads are trying to put in Davao. Man. We just learned. We learned to thrive. That's it. Can't stick around, but coming in to tell Blue her hair is untied. See? Why? What the fuck? Bullshit! My brain is perfectly in. How dare you? Hi, Moore. Fuck off, Moore. Why did you say my hair is untied? What the fuck? I don't know. Honestly, the place where I was in Jersey, I loved it. Everything was so close. Another thing that they'll tell you about Jersey, right, is that once like, you can take the girl out of Jersey, but not the Jersey out of the girl, you know? Like, man, it's so funny the amount of, like, family friends I've seen that have, like, moved away from Jersey only to inevitably come back in, like, 7 to 10 years. There's just no other place where you have the city, the farm, and the beach all within, like, a 30 to an hour drive, you know, 30 minutes to an hour long drive. And if you really want to go down to Cape May, you could go down there and make the trip, you know. You want to go up to Paramus in New York, it's right there, you know, like it's great. I don't think there's another place that I really love as much as Jersey, but it's just, God, I cannot justify putting down that much fucking rent if I don't got a family of 4 to feed, man. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Cannot do it. I don't know. But I like where I am currently. It's not super walkable, but there's a lot of cool stuff next to me, so can't complain. Plus, there's a lot of dogs. There are a lot of dogs around. A lot of dogs and kitties. You're from Jersey, SMH? Man, I don't want to hear that from you. I know your ass is over like fucking 30 minutes from Broadway, bitch, Kevin. Don't look at me like that. I could tell. I'll get you. Next time around the parts, I'ma get you. I know. Anyways. Heading back to Japan to enjoy the walk of the city of Tokyo. Wow. Just flexing on us, are you? Just flexing on us, are you, Big Ed? What the hell? Anyways, if you guys are around Jersey and you hear a very similar gremlin laugh, you better start running. Okay, listen, I was really worried about bringing up the whole Jersey stuff specifically for this question. I'm not going to answer this question. I'm going to let the other Jerseyans of chat answer this question. Chat, is it pork roll or is it Taylor ham? Have fun with that. have fun with that. Taylor ham, your mom's from New Jersey? Ah, Team Taylor ham, I see. What even is the pork roll or a Taylor ham? All right, do we really want to get into? Should we really get into this? The answer is, it's not. What should we? Or I guess it's kind of inevitable, isn't it? It's kind of inevitable, isn't it? So yeah, it is pork roll and Taylor ham. It is a very, very long-standing cultural, well, I should say linguistic, but linguistic leads to culture. It basically tells me what part of Jersey you're from. You know? It's kind of like the same sort of answer between, like, do you believe there's a Central Jersey or you don't? A lot of people will tell me that my family is from Central Jersey, and then a lot of people will also tell me Central Jersey doesn't fucking exist. It is only North and South. This shit gets very serious. This shit gets very fucking serious. It's almost as serious as, like, people frothing at the mouth over their, like, their hockey teams. I personally could not care, you know. I'm saying this as someone who has, like, lived and breathed all of that air from Elizabeth, New Jersey for the longest time. It's like Chicago dogs and ketchup. A little bit. For those of you that don't know, pork roll and Taylor ham essentially both describe processed meat. I don't know. In northern parts of Jersey, you'll see a lot of people calling it Taylor ham, I think. South, you'll probably hear a lot more pork roll. I would say pork roll. Pork roll can be Taylor ham, but not all pork rolls are made by Taylor ham, I guess, you know? It really is a whole Civil War type of thing. Like, as soon as you, like, I don't know. I personally avoid it because I could care less. Like, but a lot of people take that shit seriously. And I'm kind of like one of the worst people to ask if it's pork roll or Taylor ham. Because, like, I'll just say the opposite if it means it pisses you off. Someone tells me the right answer is Taylor ham. It's actually pork roll. Someone tells me pork roll's the right way. I lied. It's actually Taylor ham, you know? Like, I just like watching at the sidelines some popcorn and a drink. Oh my god. Rage baiting just runs in the Filipino blood. Hey man, I'm just saying, if our lands are taken over for like 200 plus years at a time, I feel like we have a right to rage bait everyone back. I'm just saying. Take care, Siren. Yes. But yes, it's one of those It's just one of those things. It's one of those things that can immediately clock you where you're from. Much like saying if you're from Central Jersey or not. But yeah. Good morning, Rambla. How are you? I feel like it'd be funny to go to New Jersey and ask like the 10 random people. Yeah, and you're probably going to get like a 50-50 even split on pork roll and Taylor ham. It really just depends on where you are. It depends on where you are. I think supposedly it is pork roll, but depending on where you are, Taylor ham is just more commonly used because that is like the company, I guess, that makes that ham. So yeah. How big is Jersey? That it has north, central, and west areas? I think it just depends on region, really. It depends on region. There's north and south, and then there's a so-called central, and I think the reason why people like fight over if there's a central Jersey or not is just because they want to claim more land. And like it's not that big. The state's not that big to begin with, right? But like we're just in such close proximity to other areas that somehow all these different parts of Jersey have like different sorts of flavors and signatures to them, you know? On the south and the west side, you're probably going to be more close to the Philly sort of things. The more north you are, you might be more New York, Jersey City adjacent, you know? And then there's Central Jersey, who is just constantly being pulled, like, you know, up, down, left, and right. But, like, all along the East Coast, like, we all got the same fucking shore, dog. So, like, I don't know why we can't just all get along, but... It really just depends. But yeah. If I can blink and drive by your entire state, I don't want to hear about a north or south part. No, there actually really is. There is a distinctive feel between North Jersey and South Jersey. There is a very, very distinctive feel. It really doesn't just come down to like distance, really. Cause like some other places, that shit gonna be the same Texas or like the same fucking like Nevada up down, right? Cause it's a lot of space, sure, but how much of it is fucking lived in, right? But the reason why there's a North and a South Jersey and stuff like that is because they're like, depending on where you are, depending on what proximity you're into and stuff like that, the culture does have a textural difference. I need you guys to stop thinking, oh, if you could clear a state within 10 hours from top to bottom, then there's no north and south part. Like, you genuinely do have to live in a city. You definitely have to stop by a city on the north side, closer to the city, and then south or like closer to the farms. It's completely different. Similar stuff, obviously, but it is different. The 30 people in northern Nevada are offended you compare them to Vegas and Reno people. Okay. And so are the 30 people you insulted. Just because you can go top down Jersey City. I mean, New Jersey, you know. Talking about pork roll and Taylor ham being the same thing, you know. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same damn thing, dog. Don't fucking be saying wrong shit by trying to expect me to not fire it back at you. Mass has regions and it's way smaller than Jersey. Yeah, exactly. Massachusetts is even smaller. They also have different regions too. It's really just based on proximity. Like, fucking check yourself. But yeah, that's why it's really funny every time like I talk to someone, or like when I was like shopping around for like colleges and stuff too, like Rutgers is one of them, because everyone wants to try to go there, and it's just so interesting how different it is between North and South Jersey. Like the random western one, if you're like closer to Philly and stuff, it's different. It's very, very different. But yeah. Anyways, if you say it's Taylor ham, it's pork roll. And if you say pork roll, it's Taylor ham. And while those guys are fighting, I'm gonna roll up to the cashier and get me a nice ass fucking bagel. For free. How dare you? You're welcome. Jersey doesn't have enough space for Jersey, but has the north and south. Make it sense. Make it make sense. I'm just saying. Just gotta go around. What happens for the crazies that say why not both? They are dragged out back and executed. They are dragged out back and shot in the head because how dare you? If you don't take sides to this, then you clearly are fake as shit. I don't even care. I've never been to New Jersey. Yeah. Nothing like a good bagel. Yeah. Especially like good deli bagel sandwich too. Like, I don't know. I need to go back to like a bagel chateau or some shit. I'll miss it. The bagels down over here, it's not the same as the ones you can get in the Northeast region. Man, I miss it. I miss it. Someone had the audacity to say New York had better burritos than California. Like, dog, that is obvious bait. I mean, they do though. No, I'm kidding. I mean, they do though. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't really eat burritos too much, so I can't really say. That's not my circus. That's not my monkeys. The only reason I could speak on pork roll and Taylor ham is because technically that is my circus, and yes, those are sort of my monkeys sometimes. It's just rather than trying to calm everyone down, I just rile them up even more, so... I'm just saying, if you've never had a sandwich from Bagel Chateau, okay, you will know why it's better to just rage bait and let them argue in the back so that way you can cut the front of the line for it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you are one of the ones that is easily distracted like that, I'm gonna take full advantage of it. That's it. That's really what it comes down to. But yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's it. What else? What else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else that I missed? Because otherwise I might play some Enfield. BB, just now Mexican food on the East Coast doesn't compare to West Coast. We are ahead by light years. Oh, no shit. Obviously. Yeah. Fuck it, that's obvious. That's kind of a given. I didn't understand how good tacos could be until I started moving further down south. We just don't have that, like, presence in the Northeast. It's really funny, because, like, I had a friend that came up from the south and just like, damn, y'all have no good taco places. I'm like, yeah, unfortunately we don't. It's just not how history was dictated, really. We just didn't have that presence. Versus, like, California and, like, Texas and Mexico, where, like, they have that settling, you know, from the Mexico and the South and stuff. Like, of course you guys are going to have better Mexican food. That's kind of a given. I'm not arguing that. You can have that. But yeah. We got a Dark Tide collab tomorrow. Yeah, we do! Yeah. We have a lot of collabs, I think. I'm gonna post my schedule right before I put up the Enfield waiting room. Actually, no, I need to put the Enfield waiting room up now because I'm gonna read you guys into it. Have you been in New York? Yeah! I've been in New York. I typically New York City because that's the one that's like 40 minutes to an hour-ish away from where I was. But yeah. Don't mention Texas in the same sentence as Cali. 2 different types of food for the most part. It's sickening, honestly. Yeah, I get that, but I'm part of the Beast Coast, which is the East Coast, so I could care either. I could care less. Anyways. I know for Texas, I really think more about their barbecue. Cali, I think more about all the other stuff they got going on. Alright, hold on. I need to start making an Enfield thing real quick. Maybe I can just... Can I like... Hold on. What sort of a thing... What was my last Enfield screen? Oh, it looked like that. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me just grab a thing real quick. Let's do this, why not? Oh. Let's use this one. Let's use this background. Because I realize it's almost 9 p.m. So I'm like, I should play some Enfield because I'm probably gonna play Apex later tonight. I don't know if I'll stream it though. I don't know if I will stream the Apex grind. Maybe if they're okay with it. And you guys will just get 3 streams out of me today. But I am gonna play Apex with these guys tomorrow too. Before Dark Tide. I'll see. You know what? We'll just reuse the Enfield. We'll just reuse the Enfield placement. Because graphic design is my passion. Is this not? Motherfucker. Oi. The type shit. Okay, cool. Sick. East Coast, Beast Coast, type shit. Type. Tex-Mex is different from real Mexican food. Much like Mexican, Cuban food, like they all have their own differences and stuff. But like Tex-Mex is also very good food too. I like Tex-Mex. I like Tex-Mex and I also like Mexican food like pretty equally. They're both pretty good. Sometimes I'm craving for one that the other one does not have, and so on and so forth. I literally could care less about the regional beef, you know? I feel like innovation and iteration, it can be a good thing if it means I get to pig out on delicious ass food. So I ultimately I don't care. I don't care. I could care less about the Cali Tex difference. Just give me the good food because both are good. Exactly! Exactly. Are there good Mexican spots in Brooklyn and Queens? Oh, I don't really frequent those parts often. I need to go check, actually. I need to go check. Yeah, I could care less about regional beef. All I want is the beef, period. Especially if it got, like, good seasoning on it, you know? But yeah, alright. BB, if you're saving your chartered HH for Enfield, next week is Yvonne's banner. Oh, is next week her banner? Oh, cool. Yeah, I already have Lava Cake. I got Gilberta. Yvonne is coming next week? Interesting. Alright, sorry. Anyways, I got super distracted. What did I talk about again? Oh yeah, I was gonna post my schedule after I put up the waiting room. Or before I go live with the Enfield waiting room. But schedule. I'm probably gonna play some Enfield after. I'm gonna read you guys into it when I make the waiting room. I just made the thumbnail. I would like to do farm life at some point in this week, but it might end up being a gorilla just based off of all the other stuff I have to do. Tomorrow. Can I post up my schedule on here? Oh no, I have to edit it out real quick. Oops. I was gonna do farm life today, but I'm really feeling Enfield, and I don't want to fall behind on my dailies, especially if Yvonne's coming in the next banner. So I'm gonna go play some Enfield right after the stream. Right after the stream, let me just go ahead and resave this right quick. Cat do 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 do. But yeah, I'm gonna read you guys into an Enfield stream, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have an early afternoon stream at 3 p.m. EST. I'm gonna be playing some EVE.EXE ranked again with Eru and Karma, I think, or Banana Cat, and then at 8 p.m. EST tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Dark Tide. I'm going to be playing Warhammer 40k Dark Tide for the first time with Aya and Melly and Ryoma. So yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be really, really fun. I've had Dark Tide sitting in my Steam library for the longest time, but I never got to play the game because I didn't have friends. So now I have friends to play it with. That'll be fun. Thursday, the 19th, we're going to have RV There Yet Part 3 with our road disaster gang, Hachi, Lana, Ryoma. Again, that will be at 10 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. PST on Thursday, the 19th. And then the 20th, we have the GTA RP server District V. Yeah. We'll be dropping in day 1. I believe it goes live at 6 p.m. I gotta go catch an interview with the place I hope to bartend at. So we'll have that. And then Saturday we're going to be doing Singles Inferno Season 1 Part 2 of our watch along. A couple of weeks ago, we watched Part 1 of Season 1, which was the first 4 episodes. And so I kind of want to knock out the 4 next episodes. And then once we're done with our watch along, I'll probably drop in for District V Day 2. Like around 8, 9-ish whenever we finish up. So yeah, that is my schedule for this week. And it finally finished uploading. So I can finally send it to you guys. Boom. Boom. Hold on. But yeah. Bum. Yay! Cool. Yeah. Schedule. Yippee! So in case I forget to post it, you could just screenshot this thing. You could just screenshot this. In case I don't post it, but I'm probably gonna post it because I'm gonna read you guys in there like right now. Once I put the thing up. Let's save that. I was already hankering for a hot dog and I really want one. Guess lunch tomorrow is decided on. Yeah. I was surprised to wake up one morning and see that you watched my kind of guilty pleasure show. I've always been seeing clips of Singles Inferno and I've always been curious, and I like thoroughly enjoyed the first episodes we saw, and now it's starting to ramp up and shit, and so I want to finish it, especially if I know there's only like 4 episodes left. So yeah. Alright, y'alls. Did you watch the whole season of Singles Inferno? No, we're gonna be finishing up part 2. So yeah, if you would like to join us, if you'd like to catch up on our watch along, consider joining the nursery. You could either sub to me on Twitch or be a YouTube member. And then you can watch along when we do our part 2. Yeah. What am I naming my Arknight stream? What am I naming my Enfield stream this time. I don't know what to name it. I can't keep saying the factory must go. Honestly, I might just obliterate my factory and like refactor everything and actually give a shit about outputs. Or I could just continue with the story. She arc on my night till we she arc on my night till we till we end, till we field. How do I say it? She night on my arc till we Chimes help. Chimes help. Help. And parentheses field. Okay, nailed it. Story. I think I'm leveled enough to continue the story, so I'm gonna just do story progression. I got everyone to level 60. That should be fine, right? I think I should be fine. Probably. Did I do my dailies? I did my dailies before bed, right? No, I didn't. No, I think I do my dailies. Who are you fighting? I just finished Triagalos, and now we're going on to the next area. Wait, is after this area we finally go to Wuling? Or is that still a ways away? Because otherwise, I'll save Arc on my night till we end parentheses field for another part. I'm gonna open up Arc. I'm gonna open up Enfield right now. It'll tell me. I'm gonna open up Enfield right now. It'll tell me. What area? I just passed by the cradle. Cradle of the Ages? Cradle for the Ages? I just finished fighting Triagalos. I got 2 hours until Wuling. Maybe less. I'm at the last section. But I could probably get to Wuling in like under 3 hours, right? By 3 hours? Probably by 3 hours because I'm going to be distracted and exploring everything. So I'm going to give myself an hour difference. 100%? Okay. You know, I've kind of been raw dogging all the fights without any gear. I suppose I should be making gear at this point. It's just the exploring that'll eat up my time? Okay. Alright, I'll leave the Arcanite till we end on the field for another part. Okay. On the road to Wuling. Okay. Start producing gear before you start your story shenanigans. I'll get there when I get there. If I'm forced to make gear, I'll be forced to make gear. I think I am though, because my current team is set up to level 60. So that's why I put in the description I might explode my factory. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Whatever. I'm gonna raise you guys in there. We'll go from there. We'll go from there, you know. I love Enfield. I get to be a stupid bitch on Enfield. People don't gotta expect shit out of me. Unlike people expecting things out of me being a good player in Apex. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So, it's fine. I'll just dodge. Forehead. 5 head. Alright. Oh my god, please make the waiting room. Okay, good. I was really scared. I was really scared it was gonna be like, waiting room could not be created. Go fuck yourself, Bluebell. Okay. Alright, it's up. Type shit, Desua. Alright, y'alls. Thank you for coming to our Zatsu today, though. It's been a hot second. I'm glad we got to chat, we got to catch up, we got to hang out and stuff. Be good. be very good, be very good. Very pug, very vibes. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go explore some. I might explode my factory, refactor some of my lines and shit, and finally get that going. And then, yeah, back on the grind whenever my team is back. We'll do that. But thank you. Yeah, just to recap everything we talked about. Apologies again for jump scaring everyone with being a Filipino. I can't. I mean, there's only so much I could really apologize for that. Also, I ain't apologizing for shit. Our lechon's better than you. Plus, my tits bounce when I walk. Apex grind. I still want to try to get masters early. I don't know, cause District V probably doesn't open until like 6 p.m. ish on average, cause like it's gated hours again, kind of like VCrafters. It's only open for a certain amount of hours. And plus, I don't know, I might not want to put in hours upon hours of role playing. I might just like pop in. I mean, it kind of depends on where Hunter finds herself, you know. So I still might try to balance like the Apex grind next to that. I might just get on when the friends are on, shit like that, you know. Because I don't want to just drop Apex for 2 full weeks, especially if that's time I can use to like improving in Apex. So even if I'm not actively chasing after the pred grind right now, I will be actively focusing and trying to improve myself so that way I can be ready for the next split. And yeah, District V. Very much excited for District V. Once again, if you're not going to check out the announcement VOD that was hosted by Luca and Wilson, Luca Kaneshiro and Yuki Wilson of Niji Sanji-in, I implore you to at least go back on the VOD here where we talk about the rules. But basically, act right. Behave yourselves, okay? Not only do the streamers have rules, the viewers also have rules too. TLDR, no metagaming, no pidgeting. Don't take that shit too seriously. And bitch be cool with other companies, communities, okay? Because there's a lot of people joining District V. I can't really share with you who's going to be joining because there's so many. And yeah, I don't know, some people might be keeping that as a surprise. So yeah, have fun. I hope you guys have a ton of fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful Lunar New Year's if you celebrate. Okay. And once again, if you found yourself at a very Chinese time of your life, you better start throwing around them red packets. I'm just saying. Throw that shit around, you know? Type shit. But yeah. To be honest, I thought you were just either Puerto Rican or Korean. New Jersey does tend to have a pretty decent Korean population. And I'm assuming you thought I was Puerto Rican, if only because of my proximity to Hysteria. And like, you're not wrong, because apparently a lot of people have deemed today that as a Filipino, I do get a Latino card, so... You're not wrong! No, not you, Joker. You already did it. You didn't even have to send it my way. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys over to Enfield, okay? I'm gonna send you guys over. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys haven't hydrated and or slept yet, please go ahead and do so. Otherwise, I hope I'll see you guys at Enfield, okay? If you enjoyed your time here in the stream, hi, my name is Bluebell, I'm also known as BB. I dual stream to both YouTube and to Twitch, okay? Yeah. I'm gonna go play some Enfield, but before I do, I'm gonna post up my schedule. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the follows, the subs, the gifted, the supers, the tips, the watch shrieks, and just hanging out. It's always a great time with you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna see y'all in a bit. If I don't see you guys tonight, I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? For Apex and Darktide. Yeah. I love you. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day at work. Home. See you in a bit.